What's up, Giants fans? For this week's Blue Rush position breakdown, we're talking linebackers. As of right now, the Giants have around 7 linebackers on the roster. And I'm not counting edge guys like Kayvon Thibodeau and Brian Burns. I'm talking about true traditional linebackers, your Mike, your Sam, your Will. Well, Bobby Okereke, Micah McFadden, and Darius Muasau are the top 3 leading tacklers to return to the position group. So I'm going to break down the value that they bring to the position group and highlight some of the plays that they were able to make last season. We'll start with Bobby Okereke. A little down year for Bobby O, only played in 12 games, but I feel like they shut him down because the season was over. But here, forces a fumble. He had 3 forced fumbles last season, and he has 11 career forced fumbles. He does a great job playing behind guys like Dexter Lawrence, and I think that he's going to have an even bigger year if the Giants can find another interior lineman so that doesn't allow guards and centers to get up on him and block him. You see him make one huge play here in the Steelers game where he runs down Russell Wilson, peanut punches the ball out, and recovers the fumble. Those are the type of plays that we've been accustomed to. You see Okereke right here at the 58. You see him retract his steps, boom, punches the ball out, gets the ball back for the Giants offense, puts them in position to win the game. Unfortunately, they didn't do that. Micah McFadden, who, number 41, you can see him up there, screen's kind of blurry. You see him in coverage here, and he closes on a guy like Jayden Daniels. How many times have we seen Jayden Daniels capture the outside, break contain, and make a big play? Micah McFadden, 14 games, 107 tackles, 3 sacks, 1 forced fumble. But you see it, look, watch the closing. That shows great speed, uses the sideline as his friend, and gets and takes down Jayden Daniels. Another one here. He gets east-west, punches the ball out here, and wait till you see the tight, how he was able to take on a blocker, keep his containment, and make a play. You see 41 reach to get to the outside, force the ball to go inside, and he gets a late punch out. Unfortunately, the Giants couldn't take advantage of that. Darius Muasau, the rookie, well, he'll be a second-year player, had an interception here. You can see him in space. You see him flip his head, find the ball, get an interception. He led the team in interceptions for a bit. Now, I still want to see him get more action, get more playing time. You can see him in the Mike position right here. The more he gets playing time, I feel like the more he'll make plays and he'll eventually take over as a starter. I can tell you this, they really like Muasau. They're expecting some big things for him going into his second year. But to fill out the position group, you already have Deontay Johnson on the roster, who only played in 2 games last season. And then they added even more depth to the room when Joe Schoen went out and signed Victor Dimukeje, Demetrius Flannigan-Fowles, and Chris Board as some depth guys. But you never know. They could compete for some starting time or even some playing time. That's what training camp is for. But I want to address some reports that came out of the combine that Giants brass allegedly didn't think highly of Bobby Okereke because that really doesn't make sense to me or anyone who knows Giants football. He's the captain of this team. He's been a solid Mike linebacker, not only for the Giants defense, but for the Colts as well. That's where he came over from free agency. Plus, he doesn't cost that much compared to other good or great linebackers around the league. According to Over the Cap, Okereke is ranked 9th in total money guaranteed for linebackers in 2025. So you're getting a good, solid core linebacker piece at a good value. All in all, you've got 3 good, stable linebackers at good value behind a defensive line and in front of a secondary that commands most of the money. You're already paying Brian Burns, Dexter Lawrence, and then you went out and you paid Paulson Adebo and Javon Holland in free agency to shore up the back end of that Giants defense. Personally, I think they're going to draft another linebacker in the draft to groom for the future so you can pair him up with a young Darius Muasau as he continues to grow and make plays in this Giants defense. But all in all, this Giants linebacker core is in good shape for 2025.